Hello everybody, how is it going? So, we're playing some of the Beard. We're up against a Doffy. Gonna be 2 games today, different people, but both on Doffy. I think this is notoriously a kind of a difficult matchup for Whitebeard, so I chose to go first in this game, and in the second game I chose to go second, so I'm not really sure exactly like what's better. Like, Doffy playing on curve is pretty scary, but going first with only one 9-drop is like not the best, but it's still playable. You know, we still have Ace on curve, we're gonna have Robin on curve. We could pick up a Marco or just like drop like a vanilla on our 5-Don turn. So I'm not really sure what's better. I feel like just taking first from Doffy might just be better, so you can be more aggressive and actually be able to swing into his life a couple more times than you'd normally be able to. So yeah, I'm not too sure. I need to play a lot more of this matchup to really tell you. Yeah, he starts with a Perona, so he has a decent start, I would say. That's really all Doffy wants to begin. I chose Izo over Nami to start with, just because I wanted, I don't know, I like didn't want to bottom deck my 9-drop or like a Marco, so that was my mentality in playing Izo first. But I don't actually know what card you'd really want to play there. Kind of weird. But we pick up a Luffy off life after playing our Robin. Our Robin's probably not going to get like a ton of value because we aren't playing stuff to reduce attack other than Ace. So on the Ace turn it could be really good, but if we play Ace on curve we can't use Robin that turn, so a little bit weird. But this turn we'll just we'll use the 1 Dawn on Robin to swing into his Beehawk and pop his Perona. We'll swing our leader at his Beehawk again. And let's see what he does. I think he defends. He does opt to defend with double 1k, which is kind of crazy. We'll play the Atmos, pass it back, pick up a Izo. Not sure if I'm going to really be able to play the Izo. Maybe not until after our Ace turn. Because we can play it on the same turn as like our Luffy or something. We'll go 1 Dawn on his Mihawk, attack, I assume Robin for 6, and draw 2, discard 2. Yep, we're just gonna let the Robin go. And I feel like Robin and Whitebeard, it's very rare you actually defend the Robin, because I'd much rather be defending a 6k body than a 4k body. So yeah, she got her value. She popped a Perona. All good. He'll play down another one. Just probably looking for more targets for his leader. And he goes 3 Dawn on lead, attacks us for 8, and plays a Gecko, adds back a Boa. We will counter out of this. Don't want to get too low too quick, so if I took that hit I'd just be 0 on his turn. Much rather be 1 than 0. And now we'll play down our Ace. We'll be able to trade pretty well into his board this turn. So we are Izo into one of his 5ks, then we'll just swing an Atmos into the other one. Then we'll go 6 at lead, and then 7 at lead. And we'll pass it back. Pick up another Ace. That's pretty solid, honestly, because we don't have our 9-drop or anything, so having some more top ends pretty good. He should be on his 8-Dawn turn. I need 3000 worlds to our Atmos. That's pretty good. He goes 2 Dawn on lead. Plays out another Mihawk, attacks my life for 7. Might as well take it, because I'm going to be grabbing that card at the end of the turn anyway. We'll pick up a Nami. And we can play down our second Ace and just, you know, clear some stuff. Could also play Luffy and then play a couple searchers, see what we find. Do opt to go with the Ace, I believe. -3 to the Mihawk and blocker law. We'll go 6 at the Mihawk. I'll let it go. And then I'm just going to go 2 7s at lead, because Perona needs like 4 Dawn to swing into me, so I feel like there's no point in clearing the Perona. I'll take one of the 7s, he'll counter out of the other one. And we'll pass it back. We have a guard point and a radical beam, so we're really safe. We drew the 1 off. Does 1 Dawn on lead, attacks us for 6. Well, 1k out. Probably gonna drop a Mihawk here. Yep, bottom deck's one of my aces. Pretty good. We're now on R10 Dawn. We're just going to swing 7 at life. Heal 2k. And 1k. Go another 7 at life. Just hoping he'll greedily take this hit so we can play down a Rush Luffy. And he does, so we get what we wanted. We'll probably still play it safe. We'll probably still leave 2 Dawn up for our events, because it is possible he gets out of, a 10k? Yeah, if I used all my Dawn. Because it'd be 3 2ks. I know that that's still a lot to ask, but it's possible, so we might as well play it safe. And I don't think we're gonna die, as long as we have, all the counter in hand. We still have 2 2ks, a lot of counter in events, and then a bunch of 1ks. But he doesn't end up having the counter, and we win that one. So then here's another game against Doffy. Different player. I choose to go second just to test it. My hand probably isn't as good as my first game, so that could have attributed to how the game plays out. He'll again start with the Perona. Doffy's are gaming. And yep, just stacks his deck, passes it back. We'll play a Nami. We can grab a Robin. Also, I think in my deck list I have Fiery Doll in when it should be Crossfire. So that's my bad. just put in the wrong card. This is basically just the whatever it's called, the 10-0 list, but I'm a bit silly and put in the wrong card. I don't know if I ever actually played the Fiery Doll, but maybe it would have came up. Yeah, we'll clear his Boa, play a Robin. Yeah, Robin isn't the best in this matchup. I feel like against all the other red decks she's super good, but against Doffy, I mean, you hit the Peronas and that's really it. Goes 2 Dawn on lead. Attacks my life for 7. Messes up his stack, which is unfortunate. I would always mess it up on the sim too, so I can't really blame him. It happens. Definitely good for me though. I can't complain. I'll go 5 with Robin, kill the Perona. Don't really have anything to play on curve here. Could just search with Nami and maybe play a little blocker. We'll see. He'll opt to count it for 1. We'll play our Nami, grab a Red Hawk, only option we have. Go 1 Dawn on lead, attack for 7. He'll overheat, bounce the Nami. I might have attacked with the Nami with the Makino there, but I'm fine with him bouncing it because I'll just replay it. And we'll find a 5-drop Luffy, which is pretty good because we're kind of lacking on the play department. We don't have a ton of cards we really want to play down. Maybe besides the blockers, but obviously we want, attackers as well. But he should be on 7 Dawn now. Goes 2 Dawn on lead, plays out a Boa, clears my Robin. I'll probably defend it just because it'll only be his 1 attack for the turn, so this is like a rare scenario I think where defending it is worth it, especially when we don't have many attackers. He will play out a Jinbei from hand and then pass it back. Go 1 Dawn on Robin, attack Boa for 5. He'll count it for 1. Go 1 Dawn on lead, attack Boa for 7. He'll let it go. Play down Luffy, attack for 6 at life. He'll take that hit. And triggers a 3000 Worlds to bottom deck our Robin. Unfortunate. We're definitely going to need this Luffy to stick around, but if it gets Mihawked right now, which is exactly what happens, we're not in the best spot, but at least he can't attack us that turn. But it kind of would have been nice if he did, so we could get our last life. Grab another Robin off the Nami. So yeah, we don't really have any attackers. We have a ton of counter in hand. We have all 4 of our guard points, which is kind of funny. So we might have to get busy with the Namis on our board. Yeah, I'm like, what do I do? Go. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna end up playing a Machina this turn. We'll play it, boost up a Nami, swing for 5. He'll take that hit. We'll go 1 Dawn on lead, attack for 7. He'll take that hit as well. We can play down a Robin, play down a blocker over one of our Namis, and we'll pass it back. Pick up a Luffy, which will probably be very important because we need some attacker. We need something. So yeah. But him having the Mihawk now, it's gonna be kind of hard for us to survive a lot of turns. We can probably survive a couple. We have a ton of counter, but eventually we will run out of resources defending our life. He'll just clear the Machina with this Jinbei, play down a Doffy blocker. Goes on top, so definitely has some decent targets for his leader. He'll hard play a Gecko. And adds back a Boa. Then I assume he'll use his last 3 Dawn to swing and use leader effect. Would make the most sense. Or he'll actually just swing for 6 and leave 2 up. He'll clear my Nami. That's fair. I think a lot of this game I was just praying, like, can I please just top deck an Ace? Because Ace would be so good. Would give my Robin value. Would give me a good attacker. He just... he checks all the boxes. But we'll block the Mihawk hit. And I think he passes with 2 up. Probably for another event. That's what he does. We're on 10 Dawn. We're probably just gonna attack for some amount and then play down our Luffy. I don't think we can really clear his board. We just kind of need to go life now. We'll swing for 5 at life. Robin still has no targets. He'll count it for 1. We'll attack for 6 with our lead. Count it for 2. We'll play down Luffy. Attack for 6 at lead again. He'll 2k again. We'll play down our blocker. And we'll pass with 2 up for 2 of our guard points. For now, we just kind of need like the Luffy to stick or something. Just to allow us to go for game. Plays down a Perona. Puts them on top. Goes 3 Dawn on Gecko. Attacks my lead for 8. Looks like an easy guard point to me. Goes 9 at life with the Mihawk. I'll have to just counter out with a guard point and an Atmos. Just because he could have gone 11 with lead, which means that it'd be double guard point, so he still could do that, but we could just block it. I imagine he'll distribute 3 Dawn on his lead and his Jinbei evenly, or leave him up for event that he was bluffing the other turn, or not potentially bluffing, but you guys know what I mean. Leave 2 up for the event that he didn't use last turn. I'll swing his Jinbei for 5 and my Robin. At this point, I genuinely really need my board to stick, so I'll probably counter out of this, and yeah, I'm gonna hold the Jozu, because Jozu is technically rush. Not the best kind of rush, but if he's very low on cards, you know, it comes up. And I'll go 5 again at my Robin. I'm gonna just counter out of both holding our blocker, because having the blocker is really valuable right now. He'll tap 4 for a Boa, so now he has 2 blockers, so just got a lot harder for us. We don't top deck an Ace or anything like that, but we pick up a Radical Beam, which again could help us live another turn, and we saved our blocker from last turn, so we're still kind of okay. Still gonna be hard, but we'll see how it goes. Go 3 Dawn on Nami, attack for 5. Hoping that, you know, the 2 Dawn he left up, that one card is like an overheat that he played earlier in the game, so he would be able to... No, I played right into overheat. Never mind. But he still overcounters a lot. Yeah, he overheats the Robin. That's my bad. Should have attacked with Robin first. I'll attack for 6 at the Gecko. Just clear something. We can go life. We can also not go life. I know I'm not killing him this turn because of the overheat, so we should probably at least try to take 1 life or eat a blocker this turn. Just because, I mean, like, I want to challenge the Mihawk, but he has double blocker, so I'm not going to be able to kill the Mihawk. So I'll just go 6 at life, and he will take that hit, so that's good. So that means there is some hope next turn of going for game if the Luffy doesn't get dealt with. I could play the Jozu here. I think it's better just to replay the Robin and hope for the best. Still have the blocker, but he has a lot of attackers, including a Mihawk, so this turn is still scary. Goes 3 Dawn on Jinbei. Attacks my life for 8. Easy guard point. Goes 9 at my life. We'll use our beam most likely. Yep. Goes 1 Dawn on Boa. And attacks my Luffy for 6 and draws 1 card. We still have to defend the Luffy. And he technically has 2 more swings, but we should be living. Even if, let's say what he has 6 Dawn left. He could go like 2 on blocker Doffy, swing for 6, and then like swing for 9 or something like that. Either way, one of the numbers is going to be weird. But I would imagine he's going to keep the Doffy blocker up, because if he doesn't kill me, then that means he dies if he has no blockers, so. Just goes 4 Dawn on leader, and attacks my Luffy for 9. We're definitely going to save the Luffy. Again, we need him to hopefully go for game. We've been like surviving a long time, but I think this is do or die now. And it still doesn't really look good for us. He still has 3 cards in hand, has a blocker. We technically have Jozu for rush, but it's kind of like a really minus type for rush, but could come up. He also has 2 Dawn up, so I'm kind of assuming that he has, you know, one of the event counters. So not looking good, honestly. Go 1 Dawn on Robin and attack for 5. This time if he wants to overheat, he could bounce my Nami, but then I could replay the Nami and potentially, you know, find like another Luffy or something. Hell, 2k out of the Robin hit. This turn was definitely kind of hard, honestly, to figure out what would be best, because I thought about playing the Jozu. What if I play the Jozu, give him a Dawn, that's 5 Dawn, we only have 4 left, and that's only for a 5k attack, so it didn't seem worth it. So I just put the 5 Dawn I would have used on the Jozu on my Nami and attack for 7. So if he actually doesn't have an event here and has to block, there is potential. There is potential. I go, I think, 7 and then 9, because I mean, if he has the 7, we lose, and if he doesn't, we win, most likely. Like, I don't think the math mattered. Like, if I went 8-8, it's pretty likely. Oh, he scoops it up. Yeah. So that was, I feel like we definitely cheesed that win somehow. I think we were definitely not in the best spot there, but hey, we take those. Anyways, thank you guys for watching.